Hello everyone, Carlo again from Hot Wire Foam Cutter or Let's Cut Foam. So I wanted to just give you guys a quick update. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, and everyone keep in mind that any future updates, I'm not going to be posting through Monte Carlo 712 anymore. It's going to be over on Let's Cut Foam, so don't forget to subscribe to the new channel. But on that same note, I want to thank all the new subscribers. I usually systematically go through and thank everyone on their actual, the comment section of their page. But there was just so many people all at once. I just figured this may be a better avenue to do it, just to kind of catch everyone up. YouTube kept hitting me for spam, and it's just a mess. But anyway, again, thank you very much. And Chung and everyone who's been giving me shout outs, I really do appreciate it, and just here to help. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to get a hold of me through the website or info@hotwirefoamcutterinfo.com. But for those of you watching, stay tuned. At the end of this update, I'm going to kind of give you a little bit of a sneak preview of videos to come. So pretty exciting stuff. But anyway, I kind of have a little cheat sheet here to keep me on track. I'm going to have a bunch of new links coming through the website. Over the last couple of months or so, I've been in touch with some really cool people that I've really been happy with the services that they provide and the products that they have. One of them, if you guys are having a hard time getting a hold of PVC products, you'll see there's one called Form Fit, and they actually make furniture quality PVC pieces. So they are a little bit more expensive than what you may find through your hardware store, but they're really sturdy, and they're really nicely made. And they have some custom products that you can't actually find in the hardware store because there's no need for them in plumbing. But that's a really cool website to check out. Certainly not to forget, any of the other people in the community. Terrainaholic, Bill, you guys, he has a website now called miniaturesunlimited.com. So it just kind of showcases a lot of the terrain that he's made in miniatures, and he does have a page on eBay too, where he does sell some stuff. So check him out, give him your support. Another guy I'm helping, Tim McCohen, jl-miniatures.com. He has a new website that I kind of help him make, but again, showcasing miniatures, so not to forget him. So check him out for all those that may be interested in mini wargaming, miniatures, custom pieces. He does a really good job. And let's see what else we got. One of the other things that I've been working on over the last couple of months, I haven't had a ton of updates or things that I've been sort of posting to people, but I've been working a lot with the remote controlled airplane community, trying to help a lot of those guys either find foam or because they look for the thicker type 3-inch, which is sometimes difficult to come by, but also different types of cutting designs. On the website you'll see I'm going to have a new hand block design, which is actually pretty straightforward. You basically have a block down at one end that you attach your nichrome to, and then it attaches to another block, so hand block, but that way you can cut out your wings either using a male or a female template. But all that's going to come eventually. So anybody out there who's into RC craft, I'm looking for links, so keep sending them over through the email, just to at least be able to provide people with more information. But check out the ones that I have so far. There are a lot of really good websites there, so check under the links page. I'm also, on that same note, a lot of the RC wing cutters, they don't like nichrome, and that's totally cool. Nichrome works well, it's cheap for hobby foam cutting and that kind of thing, but a lot of those guys are using stainless steel wire and guitar wire and fishing line. I mean, the metal fishing line, the monofilament. So there's a lot of different ones, and I kind of have a whole bunch of wire that was just sent to me from one of the users in the community, which I do appreciate. But I'm going to go through and kind of test them out and see how they rate and compare to nichrome. I've never really been a fan of the guitar string. You know, just a lot of the times it has a little bit higher energy requirement. But either way, we'll see. You know, I'll kind of do a hands-on, and hopefully in the near future I'll get that, but we kind of have a lot going on around these parts. So one of the last things too that I would like from the community, and you'll see I'll kind of have that here in the new future, is something that I'm going to call user submitted content. You know, I definitely don't claim to be, you know, the best at designing everything or whatever, but, you know, if any of you guys have pictures of, you know, your own custom made handheld cutters or your tabletop cutters, or you just want to showcase something that you made, or a new little twist or a tweak on a design that I've made or something to that extent, go ahead and send them over. You know, I'll post them on the website. I'm not going to have anything where the users actually are able to moderate their own stuff. I just think that'd get a little too crazy. But go ahead and send pictures over. You know, I'll put your name on if you want or not. You know, 6 of one, half of the other. But yeah, so that, look out for that stuff. Those would be some pretty cool updates. So stay tuned for those. And last but certainly not least, Bill Foreman, or Terrainaholic, whatever you'd like to call him. He, as you guys know, is amazing at making terrain. You know, and he has some really cool power tools that he uses. And you may have noticed that he will occasionally use a hot wire foam cutter. But he got a hold of me a few months ago, I think it was just before the end of the year, and said that he had a bunch of handheld cutters that were just going bad on him, and he didn't know why. So, these, I'm sure you guys, I don't know if for, I don't know, copyright reasons, I can't tell you where this came from, but I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this before. What I'm going to do is, in the next series of videos, I'm going to give you a full breakdown. I'm going to tear these apart. I'm going to show you what you can do to fix them in case you have one that you had break. But the other thing that was sort of rewarding for myself was the whole reason why I started this website was so that I didn't have to buy one of these, right? Because the power supply, you know, $100 for, you know, this big guy, you know, the Pro, what do they call it? The Pro Power Station. So, you know, it's like, you know, to buy that, to get these actual handheld cutters and a tabletop cutter. So I do consider it to be very, very bittersweet that I am holding one of these in my hand. But what you guys will be surprised upon is that these are incredibly cheap. It made me feel really, really good that the products that I make and show you guys how to make on the website are far superior to this. I actually, it's really funny because I'm actually, I'm going to kind of copy the design of this copper tubing. I'm going to change the design of the mini handheld cutter to kind of resemble this, and you'll see that'll come in future videos too. The new way that I'm going to start making those with a little less PVC, which will make it a little less bulky, and I think you guys will like that. Which I think, yeah, there we go, you know, there you go, copper tubing. I bought, I don't know how much it was, I think 10 feet or something like that. It was $7 at the hardware store, so pretty cheap for that. But either way, I have a whole mess of these to fix and to send back to Bill. He has 4 of them in total. 2 of just the normal straight wire, and then 2 of the, I think they call it the freehand router or something like that. Once again, I hope I'm not stepping on any toes. So I'm going to show you how to break down, I'm going to show you the components of the actual cutter itself, and you'll see that you can make these on your own. There's nothing special about it. And the next thing is to sort of crack open this power supply and see what they use to actually power their tools. And the big secret is that they actually use AC current I know that I told you guys that I really prefer DC, but the secret is it doesn't matter. The reason why I tell most people on the website to use a DC current is because it's safer. Only because most of your DC power supplies aren't going to go above 20 volts, and most of your AC transformers will go up to 120, 240, and that's just too dangerous for me to recommend people to use. But either way, I'll kind of move on from there. The Pro Power kit, or the Pro Power supply, isn't really anything more than a dimmer switch and a doorbell transformer. So I hope I didn't ruin it for you guys. So save your money. I'll show you how to, well, I won't show you how to make one. I can't recommend you make one, because if you screw it up and fry something, I'm not going to be liable for it. But either way, that's the big surprise. So I'm going to show you guys the commercially available stuff. Stay tuned. It's going to take me a little bit of time to kind of edit it together. And actually I'm going to start making it right after I'm done sort of recording this video. So either way, I think I've been rambling. I don't know how long I've been going. Yeah, okay, anyway. Okay, so get a hold of me if you guys have any questions. info@hotwirefoamcutterinfo.com. Bill, you should be expecting your newly fixed tools back shortly. So thanks, guys, and again, thank you to all my new subscribers. See you later.